Endless scrolling, liking, posting, commenting, sharing, and consuming things over the internet. Most of our interactions in this day and age happens online, and we tend to forget and get lost in these virtual bubbles. So today I'd like to revisit one of my favorite anime in relation to the value of human connections that we may have forgotten over the years. To quickly summarize, Anohana is a story of childhood friends who grew apart after one of their friends' untimely death. Each of them went on their separate paths, dealing with their own pains and guilts. Building connections to others is something innate to us. Whether you're an extrovert or introvert or whatever your situation is, it is inevitable that you'll form connection with others. During our childhood, some of us probably thought that having more friends was the best, or maybe some of us didn't value at all friends and just wanted to be alone. Whatever it is, as we grow older, often what will happen is we grow apart with our friends. People will come and go in our lives, and we either get used to it or not. Sooner or later then is when we realize the true value of these connections. When we need the warmth of these human relationships is when we desire it the most. It is this saying, we only realize the true value of a thing when it's gone. However, when we do get to this point, reaching out to people is difficult, as forming or reconnecting these relationships takes a lot of courage. To be in this situation means putting ourselves vulnerable to everyone. Therefore, what most people do is stay on their own islands. The fear of rejection, along with our insecurities or regrets, we place a mask in front of us to not get hurt. That is why for others, it is often easier to just accept how things are and hide away from all the hurt. However, by placing these barriers, we become untrue to ourselves, and we either build fake or false human connections, or we build none. It is true that the people we meet are just based on luck, and we don't have full control of the people who stay with us. But we also forget that we have a choice to who we want to make an effort on, for them to hopefully stay with us even for just a short amount of time. I know that with everything I said, it is still difficult to form these connections, and it is always easier to just talk to strangers online or just forget about these things. I mean, why should you spend your time going outside and socializing when you can instead just watch some series, play some games, or just do basically anything at the comfort of your room? Why should you, as someone who doesn't like to go outside, go out somewhere not comfortable? There might be more valid reasons out there, but whenever it is that you'll finally be able to muster up your courage to form a bridge with others and start building real human relationships, no matter how long it takes or how hard it might be or how many tries it takes, do it. If you have reached this far, I challenge you to message an old friend, a family member, or just someone who you met in the past that you haven't talked to in a while, and try to chat with them and even maybe meet up or grab a coffee or lunch. It may even be as simple as chatting with your barber, neighbor, or a random person in the elevator, I don't know. Start from a simple hello, a wave, or just about anything. It may be awkward or out of the blue, but don't be afraid to try and fail sometimes, because there are always opportunities out there to connect with others. It is always going to be difficult the first time you reach out to someone, but the reward it gives to you after finishing that one hurdle, it makes you think that life isn't so bad after all. It may be a single player game, but you do have a choice to play it with other people. So when an opportunity arises, when your friend, family, or someone invites you to go out, join them. And when there is none, create them.